Uno, dos, tres. Muy bien.
Hola, hola, hola.
Hola, Wilfredo, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿alguno de ustedes me confirma si me están escuchando, por favor?
Sí,
Hola,
profe.
instructor, sí.
Ok, perfecto. ¿Es que estamos viendo en pantalla?
Sí.
¿Qué estamos viendo qué están viendo en pantalla en este momento? ¿Están viendo el compartir de pantalla?
Sí, ahí se ve la plataforma del
Perfecto,
curso.
perfecto. Y en el lado derecho las imágenes de nuestras fotos, supongo, y nuestro video.
Sí.
Sí.
Perfecto. Entonces vamos a esperar unos 2 o 3 minuticos que se conecten un par de aprendices más y empezamos esta online meeting. ¿Listo?
Listo.
All right, good evening, and dear learners, how are you? Remember that you can activate your microphones if you want to talk, if you want to practice a little bit, okay? So Wilfredo, Abigail, Julian, Carlos, do you have your microphone activated? You can say hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Quite good.
Hello, teacher, I'm fine.
All right, Abigail, nice to meet you. I have seen your activities, many activities. Abigail is very, very disciplined because she's sending activities all the time. That's very, very good, and it's connected right here. I am speaking very slow. I don't want to speak like this as fast because maybe the connection makes the conversation ununderstandable. So I'm going to speak very slow for you to be able to understand, okay? If in any moment you don't understand, you can tell me and I will speak in Spanish, English and Spanish, you know, but I prefer only English because this is level 6. Okay, we have here Beatriz, and Beatriz said that she can listen. There should be any problem with the connection. Carlos, Julian, Wilfredo, Abigail, are you listening to the teacher? Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. So before I give you an explanation, all right, before giving you an explanation about the activities in the second week, I would like to listen to you, listen to Wilfredo, to Julian, to Abigail. I would like you to tell me what problems do you have with the platforms, okay? If you have problems with the connection or you have problems with uploading the activities, uploading es cargar, with uploading the activities, or you have problem with the language, or you have problem with the velocity or the speed of the activities, or problems with the SCORM. The SCORM is the interactive activities. Remember the interactive activities. So, Wilfredo, do you have any problem with the activities with the platform? No te escuchamos. Activa tu micrófono, por favor.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect, perfect.
Okay, teacher. Good evening, teacher. Good evening,
Good
everybody.
evening.
No, teacher, I didn't have any trouble with the platform. Just the issue is that these days I had to work, therefore I couldn't unload all the jobs to the platform.
Okay, but how many activities have you developed, Wilfredo? How many activities? The previous activities or the activities of the week number 1? Because in this moment we are in week number 2. So have you sent some activities?
Yes, I already sent just 2 activities.
Okay, from the
week.
Evidences.
No, yes, 2 evidence, but activity number 1.
Okay, that's okay, because in this moment we are in activity 2 or in week number 2.
Yes,
so,
I miss, sorry, teacher, just from activity 1, just I miss 1 task. I think the video. But
yes.
I think for tomorrow I will send to you this job.
Okay, yes. Only to clarify something, today in the morning I was making the configuration or the setup of the Centro de Calificaciones, the grades. And there are many activities, many that, listen, are not going to be included in the total average, all right? Many activities. For example, let me show you. I am going to share the screen. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so take a look. The reason for not including many activities is because, well, they are not difficult. The reason for not including all those activities is because, welcome, Miguel, hello, and Ligia and Carlos, okay, welcome. Okay, the reasons is because, oh, who's listening to Vallenato? Now we all listen to Vallenato. Okay, yes,
Hi, teacher.
Yes, hello. turn the microphone off so we don't have to listen to all the music. Okay. I was telling you that, for example, in the first week, take a look. For the first week, we have many activities. You're supposed to do, well, reflection activity is not an activity. You don't have to do anything. But we have regrets from the dying, evidence number 2. The interactive activity. Allí pueden ver lo que estoy mostrando. Can you see what I'm showing in the screen? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Good. You have to do regrets from the dying. Yes. The interactive activity. No. Don't do the interactive activity. You can try to do the interactive activity, but there are many problems with the platform, uploading the activities. Many students try to develop the interactive activity, but have many problems. Number 1, trying to solve the interactive activity, that in this case, the name is regrets. Many students, tell me.
I was doing this activity yesterday.
Yes.
I identified there is some mistakes with the platform.
Absolutely.
With the space and some words, if you don't change, for example, the I, when you start the if, for example, when you write if, you need to change you need to change the if and
yes, some spelling mistakes. All right.
Yes, some spelling mistakes.
Yes. So that's one of the problems. You know, many students send me images to my cell phone and say, "Hey, teacher, look at this. This is a spelling mistake. All right, A short, the composition." So you need to remember that these interactive activities are not designed by the instructor. You know, this is a platform, totally virtual. So those activities, like the interactive activity, and all the activities are designed by a group of people, I don't know, in Bogota, in San Andres, you know, and of course, there are mistakes. The spelling mistake, I believe, is not the biggest problem. No. The biggest problem is that some students cannot answer, you know, they click on the correct answer, on the correct response, but the platform says incorrect, okay? They send me pictures and I check and I double check and say, yes, Abigail or Carlos or Miguel, they are making a great job. It's perfect, you know, but the platform say incorrect, okay? So that's problem number 1. The second problem, when you finish the interactive activities and you want to finish and it doesn't close, it doesn't upload, you know? So it's not working very good. And the third problem, some students are trying to connect to the interactive activities and it does not connect. So that's the reason why, as your instructor, I have decided to take away some activities. For example, for the week number 1, you are supposed to do evidence 2, regrets from the dying, interactive activity, regrets, the time is now, and lifelong learners, okay? So I have taken from the qualification for the grades, I have taken the interactive activity. So now you only have to do regrets from the dying, the time is now, lifelong learners. So that will be like 60%, 20%, and 20%. Total 100%. So no interactive activity. You can do it. You can try it, okay? Because it's good, because there is an interaction with the platform, there is audio, there is video, you know, but it's not going to be in the total average. Is that clear? Jenny, Carlos, somebody can confirm?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so don't worry for the interactive activity anymore, Maria, all right? Because I have 400 students, okay? So I have many messages, you know, say, teacher, I am trying, and I can, and the platform. So we are going to concentrate, we are going to focus on Only these 3 activities: regrets, the time is now, and lifelong learning. Okay. For the second week, let me show you. For the second week, okay, this is the second week, or the activity number 2. We have imperative activity. Where do we go? We have forum sharing experiences. We have live from a wheelchair and the virtual sessions. Okay, so for the second week, you can do the imperative activity, but it's not going to be in the total average because it's not working. It's not working. It works for some people. It does not work for other people. Okay, so we are going to use the forum sharing experiences, and we are going to do live from a wheelchair. Okay, and the virtual session. This is the virtual session, but the virtual session is not included in the total average. All right. Okay. So when you go, for example, to the Centro de Calificaciones, right here. Okay, you can see, for example, in this one, okay, this is my present, this is the week number 4. Let me show you. Okay, I am opening right now. Okay, hello, Marley.
Hi, teacher, how are you?
Very good, very good. Thank you. Marley, can you tell me if you have had any problem with the platform, with the activities, or understanding some of the learning guides, or everything is perfect and beautiful?
In this moment, when you type talking about the problem, the problem for me is the same.
Okay.
I try to do the activity number 1.
Yes.
The interactive.
Yes,
but
the interactive activity.
So that is a problem, and I left that problem here. And to be continued to another activities and finish the activities number 1. And I do that. Today, I started to the activities number 2.
Okay.
I didn't finish ninguna. No
okay.
One, but
any activity.
Any activities, yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I don't know, Marlene, if you were connected on the first online session, but my biggest advice, my suggestion in the first online session was that, and I am going to repeat, I say, please, students, make a folder in your computers, not online, make a folder in your computers. And the folder is English.word 6. And inside the folder, my suggestion is make 1, 2, 3, 4 folders. Okay. Folder number 1 or file number 1, okay, is activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4. And in each file for each week, please keep or save or store the evidences in Word or in PDF. Okay. So that's the idea, that's the suggestion. So you can have everything in your computer. And if you have any problems trying to send the activities, trying to upload the activities, well, no problem, because you have all the activities in the computer. Some moment in the next week or in 2 weeks or tomorrow, the engineers, they are going to repair some of the... And once they repair or they fix all these problems, you will be able to upload all the activities, because some students, they have, they are able to upload, cargar, to upload the activities, but some students are not able, can't upload the activities. All right. Okay. Good. We have 2 messages. Somebody said, I cannot do the interactive activities. Okay, the instruction is given. Don't do the interactive activities for now. And the second person, Ligia, says, no logro entender muy bien lo que dice, no estoy a su mismo nivel. No problem, you know, because this conference is recorded. Esta conferencia queda grabada. O sea que la puedes escuchar más rato, la pueden escuchar mañana. You can listen to the conference tomorrow in the afternoon, okay? And repeat and repeat. I am going to upload this conference in YouTube so you can listen and listen and listen and understand, okay? Or if it's very difficult, you can always send me WhatsApp, speak in English, speak in Spanish, all right? And I help you. La razón por la que la estamos haciendo en inglés fue porque en la primera conferencia la mayoría de los estudiantes sugirieron que hiciéramos la conferencia en inglés, que era una buena oportunidad por lo menos para practicar el listening para ustedes y uno que otro que quería hablar, como ha pasado con Wilfredo, con Abigail, con Marley, uno que otro que quería practicar lo podía hacer en inglés. Entonces, pues creo que podemos continuar en inglés y los que no entiendan muy bien la escuchan de nuevo o me hablan al WhatsApp en inglés o en español y continuamos con actividades. Ok, look, están viendo esta pantalla, ¿cierto? El centro de calificaciones, ¿me confirman?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
teacher.
All right, okay. This is very important because here, remember that, for example, in this, we have like 5 activities, but I have disappeared 1, 2 activities. So we have regret from the time is now, and lifelong learners, okay? So those are the activities, for the first week, okay? And take a look for the second week. For the second week, we have giving advice. The interactive activity, you don't have to present it. And you have the forum sharing experience. And you have live from a wheelchair, okay? So, centro de calificaciones. And there we have giving advice, only 1, and live from a wheelchair. O sea que hemos desaparecido la interactiva. The interactive activity is not mandatory for this time. Son demasiados problemas tratando de hacer una actividad interactiva. Si les funciona, háganla, pero no se va a calificar. And forum sharing experiences. No va a sumar nota, but it's important for you to share your experience, to type there, to send an audio, to send a video or something. Entonces, in the week number 2, we are going to have only giving advice and live from a wheelchair. Okay, ¿es eso claro? Quedan entonces.
But teacher, in your table, I saw the first evidence giving advice.
Yes.
The third evidence, no.
No.
Only 1,
4
and 5, 3 activities.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So no interactive activity. Number 2, no. Number 3, yes, because it's important to share your experience, but it's not going to be graded or rated, calificable. Okay. No. But it's important because that is another way for communicating with the instructor. You share your experience there, and I make a feedback, una retroalimentación, and we continue having a conversation there, okay? And the virtual session, which is very important, okay? This week is from the activity 2 is from April 7 to April 13. So it's very easy, only 2 activities for 1 week. And apparently now we are kind of on vacations or working from the house, all right? So only 2 activities. So if you have any problem with the previous activities or with the activities in week number 1, and you have only 2 activities for the week number 2, you can use the time to complete all these activities. It's very important to read, to download the support material. You know, the first conference, I said that the idea is not only go to the platform and click on activity number 1, develop activity, click on number 2, develop activity. No, because in that case, you are only sending evidences. What I really expect, what I really want you is to read the support material, to read the material, the learning guide, okay, and then develop the materials, okay? That's what we really, really expect. Okay, says,
Hi.
Hello, ¿quién nos está hablando?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry,
that's okay. No problem. Miguel, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How's it going? All right. Miguel, different to the interactive activity, have you experienced any other problem with the platform? Connection, passwords, difficult activities, something like that?
No, teacher, really no. The interactive activity, I did.
Yes.
I had no problem with that.
Okay, that's very good.
So all the course is going well for me.
All right, that's perfect. Okay. Something important, Miguel and Abigail and Carlos. We are in activity number 2, in week number 2. But if you want to advance and develop the activities from the week number 3 or the activities from the week number 4, no problem. You can do it. They are totally open, and I will be happy to correct them and to give you feedback. Okay, so there is no limitation. The problem is when it's April 28th, April 29th, and you are in the activities of the week number 1 because you have to start sending activities, but no problem. I will be ready to help. I will be ready to, you can join to the course today, the next week, or 1 week before finish and send all the activities. That's okay. It's not a problem. It's not mandatory to send the activities from the week 2 in the week number 2. No, that's not a problem. All right. Okay. Somebody else, Jasmine, or somebody else maybe want to tell me. Okay, we have some questions. There is one question here. ¿Cómo hago para obtener la grabación? Esa es una buena pregunta para todos. Okay, I'm going to show you on the screen. ¿Están viendo mi pantalla?
Yes.
Okay, vamos a responder esta pregunta. ¿Cómo hago para obtener la grabación? Entro aquí, no entendió mucho porque el inglés está muy alto, o porque la conexión no es buena, o porque lo que sea. Entonces quiere ver la grabación, okay? For the instructions or something. Or maybe you want to see the recording, la grabación of the conference of the week number 1 or the welcoming conference. So this is what you do. Look. You go here, and when it says contenido del curso, you click. Ok, hasta allí me siguen, ¿cierto?
Yes.
Project, online sessions, okay, and we have 2 folders. Folder number 1, web conference login.
No.
And folder number 2, web conference recordings. So you click web conference recording. Take a look. Welcome online conference session. That was the first online session, okay? Or second recording online session. That was the last week. So tomorrow you will be able, maybe in the afternoons, okay? Because generally it takes like 24 hours. In the afternoon, you will be able to see here like third recording online session activity 2. So you click, look, you click. You have to be patient, okay? And this is what you see, second recording online session, okay? Welcome, dear learners. Here you can find the recording at the second online meeting. And you click on here, and it will take you to YouTube, okay? You have to be very patient because take a look, it takes a lot of time, okay? To take you to YouTube. And in YouTube, you will be able to see the recording of the online session. Let's click again. Take a look. You can just copy the link. Open as sessions. Okay, YouTube. Which goes very slow. And take a look. This was the recording from the last week. If you didn't have the chance or the opportunity to see it, it's going very slow because everybody's connected. But it says, take a look, activity 1, English.works, online session. Esa sección, esa conferencia fue completamente en español. Dimos instrucciones sobre las actividades de la semana 1 y sobre las actividades previas. Ahí está cargando, aparentemente. Sí, miren. This was the last week. Seguramente a otra hora, mire, eso fue la grabación de la semana pasada. Ok, We gave instructions about week number 1, about the activities. All right. Okay. So is clear how to get to the recordings? Mira, ahí está toda la grabación.
For me, yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
For me, yes.
Okay.
It's clear for me.
All right. De nuevo, acuérdense, English.works, Proyecto, online sessions, web conference recordings, okay? Welcome. That was the number 1, second recording, and today is the third one. Okay. Veamos si hay más preguntas. About the contents of the material, I couldn't find the differences about could, would, must, because I think the difference is personal decision. Yes. Mire que la diferencia entre could, would, must, no es que sea una decisión personal, hay ciertas diferencias en los verbos modales. Could es possibility, would es el ia que manejamos en español, podría, debería, viajaría, es un condicional. Y must is a strong obligations, okay? You must do the homework. There is not an option, it is mandatory, okay? So there are differences. Could is different. Would is different. Must is different. Can is different. Have to is different. Have got to. Ought to. Should. Might. Should. There are like 12 or 20 modal verbs. Hay unos 10 o 12 modal verbs. Y cada uno and each verb, okay, has a different representation depending on the situation, okay? So yes, they are different. If you have more questions about modal verbs, you can, well, use this video conference to ask the questions, or you can use WhatsApp. You can send me an audio message in English and I can answer in English, or I can answer in Spanish. If you prefer, remember that you have the options, okay? You have the option to do it in English or to do it in Spanish. If you send me an audio in English, I will answer in English, no problem. If you send me an audio in Spanish, I will answer in Spanish. If you only send me a text message, I will answer with a text message, all right? Okay, veamos si hay más preguntas. Si tienen algún tipo de pregunta, ya vimos que la semana 1, la semana previa ya la pueden haber desarrollado, la semana 1 son solo 3 actividades y ya las pueden haber hecho, la semana 2 quedó reducida a 2 actividades, con la interactiva si la quieren hacer y participar en el Sharing Experience Forum. No sé que son 4, 2 calificables, pero es bueno hacer las otras. If you have any questions, I mean, this would be the moment, okay? Yes.
Teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Teacher, I want to make a question. We are going to make a group to practice these activities.
What do you mean? What do you mean with a group? A group in WhatsApp or a video conference? What?
It's wonderful to have a video conference group to practice and to love these fears when we speak English and try to practice all topics we are working in this course.
Yes, of course, that is a very good idea. Take a look. In the first online session, that was in Spanish, only instruction. The second online session, the students say, teacher, the next session, let's do it in English. So we are speaking in English, okay? And your suggestion is very good. The next online session, we can combine everything. No Spanish. So we can divide the online session into parts. The first part, the first 10 minutes, okay, only for giving the explanation of the activities of the week number 3. That's very easy, all right? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And the other 30, 35 minutes or 40 minutes, you can speak about the activities, all right? You can say, hey, teacher, I want to share the experience at the forum. I want to talk about the modal verbs, okay? The different activities that we have, because we have different activities, all right? Regrets, for example, we have the time is now, line of learner. We have giving advice, so we can set up the subject and say, okay, give me some advices because I have a stomachache. So you can start saying, okay, teacher, you must drink tea. You should take some pills. You shouldn't or you must not drink alcohol. All right. Yeah. So that would be actually that is gonna be a good idea. So that's gonna be the plan for the next meeting. Agree? Everybody agree?
Yes, and I agree with you, teacher.
All right. Okay. So for the next meeting, it's necessary for you to work a little bit in activities of the week number 3, to review, okay, to study a little bit the activities of the week number 1 and of the week number 2. So when I ask a question, if I say Abigail, if I say Carlos, if I say Ligia, give me a suggestion, give me a regrets, all right? The translation for regret in Spanish is very strange. Es como un arrepentimiento o una lamentación, okay? But that's the idea. If I say, okay, Wilfredo, give me some regrets that you have about your life, about your professional life, about your love life, romantic life, etc. The people have no excuses. All right. I don't want the students to say, no, teacher, es que me da mucha pena, es que mi micrófono no funciona bien, es que, porque en ese momento volvemos a lo de la primera sección. Vamos a explicar actividades, una online session súper aburrida, donde simplemente explicamos qué hay que hacer, hablamos de los problemas y nada más. Pero muy chévere que yo pueda decir, como estamos ahora mismo, Wilfredo, give me 2 regrets. Thank you very much. Marley, give me 2 suggestions because I have a terrible headache, okay? Hemos estado, well, advices. Aquí hemos estado hablando de advices, okay? It's good that I can say, Abigail, why don't you read or just speak about 2 or 3 experiences that you share in the forum? So you can go to the platform, open the platform, and share the experience. That would be great to see all the faces of all the people. Like right now, I am watching Wilfredo, I am watching Miguel, I am watching Marley, and I don't watch the other people. Cesar is here, you know, because that's an interactive activity, which is better, all right? Okay, is that clear?
Yes, teacher, yes, yes.
Do you want to see my dog? Did you understand the question?
Your dog?
Yes, okay.
Yes, I have a dog. You want to see it? It's right here.
Show it.
Want to see? Okay, let me show you. Okay, this is it. All right, this is it. So you can ask me
beautiful
questions.
Beautiful duck.
Yes, it's beautiful. All right, so you can ask me questions.
What's the name?
What's its name? All right, because it's an animal.
Name?
Its name is Kiss. Kiss.
Kiss, like a beso.
Like
Yes. Her name is Kiss, all right? It has very long ears, all right? Yes. Okay, and it's always here, it's always next to me, all right? Right here. Okay, that's the idea, to make fresh conversations, all right? So for the next session, make sure that please you read the activities, so that for the next online meeting is not the teacher speaking like now, all right? That we can really have a conversation, and the conversation doesn't have to be between Marlene and Felipe, between Wilfredo and Felipe, Cesar and Felipe. We can speak each other, you know? I can say, for example, okay, Marley, ask 2 questions to Miguel, and Miguel answer the questions, and Wilfredo, do you agree or disagree with Miguel's opinion, etc.? So be prepared, all right? I believe it's gonna be actually great. Okay, so guys, do you have, okay, we have more questions. Teacher, how much score we pass the evidence? Sobre los scores, there is a criteria in the SENA, and the criteria says that you need to approve 100%, okay? Se debe aprobar el 100%. But we have many problems with interactive activities. We have many problems with some forums and with some grades. Okay, so again, my suggestion is if we have total 10 activities and you send 8 activities or you send 7 activities because these other 2 or 3 are showing some problems, no problem, you will pass. All right, that's it. Okay, do you have any other question or it's time to sleep?
No, teacher.
All right, Abigail, are you there? Abigail is connected, but is not on the conference. All right, you already have my phone numbers. I'm gonna write it down in the chat again, okay? 317 429 7957. 317-429-7957. Right now, I am working on Sena and on some other projects, you know. I usually do not answer phone calls, but I always answer the WhatsApp messages. You know, there are many messages coming in and coming out all the time. You can see all the time we have messages, okay? And I try to answer these messages and I send you images sometimes. So if you have any question, just let me know. Okay, you guys, you have any other question for now?
No, teacher, no.
Teacher, thank you.
All right, thank you for your time. Okay, so remember that you can watch the recording tomorrow and we'll keep in touch. On the schedule, you will see that our next online session would be like in 8 days, in a week. All right, so remember, read the activities, be ready for asking, not only answering, be ready for asking questions, okay, with no excuses. When I say, Carlos, ask a question to Miguel, you have to do it. All right, when I say, Miguel, present 2 or 3 regrets from your life, you have to do it. All right, no excuses. When the students start saying, no, teacher, I can't, me da mucha pena, whatever, okay, we go back to Spanish and we do the boring online sessions. All right, so see you the next week. Thank you very much. All right.
See you next week, teacher. Have a nice weekend.
Good night.
All right, you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
All right, you're welcome.